I mean, it's looking good to me.
I'm coming, I swear. I'm gonna make it. I'm caught in my chair. All right.
Doing that thing, yo.
It's weird to see me show up a second after I actually showed up.
Yeah, just like seeing it off. Like I'm watching it on the other monitor there, and it's just like, whoa, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to watch it from there. But
It really does, honestly.
yeah, no, I think going forward, we'll probably just because it surprises me how well we can actually see everything right now.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I honestly think, though, maybe, just maybe, I should bring some nerd stuff over to, like, put up behind us.
Oh, hell yeah. Because right now it's a painting of what? Some flowers?
Well, I mean, you don't even see the flowers. You see, like, the bit of green there. That's it.
Yeah.
That is our background. Welcome to Blackshell. This is the modern living home in Blackshell. We're in Dave's basement right now.
Yes, we are. Well, no, we're in my mom's basement right now.
Yeah, that's fair. We are in Dave's mom's basement recording some stuff for the Blackshell newscast.
Heck yes. Okay, so there is a bit of a laptop in the way. Should I move that down a bit or back a bit?
I think maybe I move it down just a little bit. That kind of solved most of the problem. Not all of it, though.
I can just close it until we decide to use it.
Yeah, right. Until we get those sound effects going. Those sound effects.
Yeah, they're going to be beautiful.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Crunchy and crispy.
Do that snap, crackle, pop for me, baby.
Oh, hells yeah. So I think we should probably wait a couple minutes for people to join. I didn't actually send this to anybody. Also, I need to change my social medias panels because none of those are correct anymore except the TikTok, which I don't use.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of TikTok myself. I mean, I watch a few here and there, but the only one that I watch with starting like regularity is a gay porn producer, actually, because he's fucking hilarious.
That's totally fair. No, I think we can use TikTok later down the line for like clips and whatnot.
Well, I mean, if I can ever actually get a costume together to fit this beautiful body right here, I wouldn't mind being a human commoner with a meshed stone.
Fuck yeah. Oh, we got ourselves a follower. Thank you, Obelix. Oblix9.
Hey, Ollie, how's it going, baby?
Hey, dude. What's up?
I actually know Obby personally. He's my best friend, so thanks for watching, my dude.
Thanks for stopping by.
Right? You ready for some awesome podcasting things? Are you actually able to listen for a bit? Because we do want a test audience. That's why this is live. We want to see if the jokes are hitting right.
I can text some people, see if I can't get to...
Well, it's a Mr. Chase the Rain Man.
Oh, what up, dude? I was about to text you to see if you had time to see us fuck with the podcast for a bit.
Yeah, doing a bit of a test run.
Hell yeah. That's actually my buddy Chase. He has a dog named Loki.
Yeah, that's fair. You have talked about him a few times, just a few.
Yes, it's funny because my name is also Chase and I have a dog named Loki.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so
okay, now who else can I text? No, Max at work. We have 6 minutes till you have to go.
That's fine. I'm sure we can stretch that just a little bit. We can leave here at 4:30 and still be there before 5.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anybody else who can. I think Jasmine's probably at work. Hold on, I'll give her a text. You at work? That'll come back in the middle of us recording.
Right, absolutely. That's why my phone is currently on silent.
Mine's gonna vibrate, but shouldn't be able to. Oh, right on, dude. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up streaming the podcasts live. So yeah. That's the hope.
Welcome to the magic, yo.
Heck yeah, magic.
To that sparkle.
Magic the Gathering. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, what up? How's it going?
Hey, Loyler, how's it going?
I didn't know how to say the name, so I left it for you.
Oh, yeah, that's my lovely wife person right there, just listening in. All right, I think we got a few, though. That's what, 4 people who are just chilling?
Well, 3 in us, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So how about we get started with an intro? We're going to do a quick little intro here into Blackshell, a fictional town that we're going to be setting our podcast in. Now, it is going to be a D&D fiction newscast, which is going to be something new, I think, for the both of us. I mean, me personally, I've never done anything Radio E at all, but Mr. Chase here is an expert.
And I have never done anything D&D at all, but Mr. Devin here is an expert.
All right, so between the two of us, we got one functioning brain.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be good.
I'm sure most radio shows only have one person, so it works out.
Right? I mean, and usually that person doesn't have a fully functioning brain, so I think we're ahead of the game.
Exactly. Also, to any radio people listening, we're not trying to throw shade, but like maybe a little bit.
I mean, it's all in good fun, people.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
All right, so we're going to start off with a test intro from myself and then from Mr. Chase. We're going to see how that goes.
Yeah, and it's just... if you have any suggestions or whatever, let us know. Don't just sit there like, oh, they could do this, but I'm not going to tell them because fuck those guys.
Oh, yeah, totally throw some suggestions in that box, baby. You know how I like it filled.
Yeah, I love my box filled.
It's just the way to be.
It's true, actually. Very true.
We are really bad influences on each other.
Yeah, ain't that the truth, though?
It is. All right, so we're going to start off. I'm going to do mine real quick. The two intros, out of the three intros that I've done so far, I fucked up two of them, so this should be fun.
It's going great. Swimmingly.
All right, so. Ready?
I was born ready.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that baby came out and was like, I'm ready for radio.
Fists raised. Like, this is me.
Came with a mic.
Yeah, I did. You should ask Mom to see it. It's very fleshy.
I am simultaneously disgusted and impressed by the fact that you just pulled that off. Okay. We're going to do a 3,
1
2.
sec.
Oh, we're waiting a sec. We're waiting 1. That's 2. We're at 3 secs right now. I'm just saying.
That's a lot of sex.
Yeah, it's more than you've had in the past week.
In the past 3 years or more. I'm very alone. I think you could be a test audience. We trying session 0 of a podcast.
All right. Well, if you sent that message, she might be here in time for your intro then. I don't want to keep the good people waiting too long.
Yeah, that's fair. And
yeah.
I mean, you do need to go pretty soon.
It's true. Eventually, I do need to go host a drunken D&D session. It's going to be the best.
It's going to be so much fun.
Absolutely.
I won't be
So, 3, 2, 1. Hello, good people of Blackshell. This is Mike and Dave coming at you over those sweet, sweet message stones. How's it going, my peeps? We have some real good news for you today and some real bad news for you today.
What do you want us to start with? Never mind, you can't answer.
That's right. The message stones are one way. So we're going to start with a recent overtaking of our current overlords. Well, not really current anymore, is it?
Well, depends, on your definition of current.
Well, they're currently dead.
Well, they can be resurrected, which...
And that's true.
Considering our new overlord is actually a lich, that's very likely.
It's true. They're probably part of his undead horde already. That's right. The lich Jeremy Shatterskull is now the new overlord of Blackshell.
Sorry, I read the chat. Yes, his name is actually Jeremy Skullshatter, and he comes with a terrifying pet.
Yeah, you may have noticed him in the bay with the tentacles and the whatnot happening during that sweet, sweet invasion.
Yeah, it's Steve. Steve is kind of a dick, so try to stay away from him.
Yet we have been warned that feeding Steve is actually an offense terminable in death and then unlife.
Yes, which, I mean, is fair. Steve, by the way, is definitely a kraken.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you might think he's cute and cuddly and all that, but he will...
I don't think anyone's going to make that mistake, Dave.
I know several people who have already died making that mistake. It's,
Who are you related to? It's got to be trolls, right? You're related to trolls, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I come from a very long lineage of actually incredibly rare... they come from the Valley of Internetonia, so we should shorten that to Internet.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's fair. Those internet trolls. I think I've heard of them somewhere.
Yeah, no, they're actually quite prevalent, depending on, of course, where you go.
Okay. But yeah, we'll skip past your internet troll lineage, and we're gonna go right to the first new mandate that's been brought to us by our Lich Overlord. This show is, of course, at his behest.
Yes, of course. We would not be able to put on this show without our overlord here. In fact, he threatened to murder us on the spot if we didn't make several immediate changes.
You know, I'm pretty sure he would have if our voices wouldn't sound all distorted as skeletons.
That's true. Not having a voice box or any way to form words kind of fucks with your ability to sound at all, really.
Yeah, it's fair. You get that bone clattering, teeth chattering stuff, but that's about all you really get. Anyway, to the mandates. We have some good news, folks, and some bad news, folks. Now, the good news is that there is a mandatory health plan. That's right, all you commoners, you peasants, even all the way up to the nobles. We have a brand new health plan for the entire city.
Which is really nice considering our last leaders, our orcish leaders, didn't really care what happened to us as long as we used our flesh suits to stop invaders, however.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty much, if you lost a limb in service to the Orcish lords, you were thrown into the gladiatorial pits, and hopefully you died by a monster there.
Which did happen to several of my closest friends, and it was incredibly sad.
Yeah, they kind of mix bravery and stupidity. That happened on my side a whole lot, too. I lost half my family that way.
Yeah, it's incredibly sad. And, the health plan actually entails a free resurrection after you die.
Yeah, you heard that right, folks. One free resurrection.
So if you get sick, it's probably easier to just kill yourself and save the suffering.
It really is. We did lose a lot of doctors and medics.
We did indeed.
Yeah.
So we can't guarantee how you're going to raise or how you're going to resurrect. However,
it's true. You could be a ghoul. You could be a zombie. You could be a skeleton. You might even make it as far as a vampire.
It's true. And the vampires are, they have pretty good stature here, so I mean, you might get a new house.
Yeah, but it is mandatory.
Yeah,
just so you know, you're not getting away from it. You will be resurrected. It's going to happen.
Yeah, you don't get much of a choice there, unfortunately, which is, I mean, it can be a little sad, but free resurrection. And
yeah, that does bring us to our next bit of really good news. The mandatory military service brought to you by our Orcish overlords is gone.
It's true. However, now it has actually been moved, so your mandatory service will not take place during your life. It will actually take place after your life and for all of eternity.
Yeah, that's right. Your unlife is now dedicated solely to the purvey of our Lich Overlord, Jeremy. That means you're going to suffer for an eternity.
Absolutely. However, your life's going to be, yours. So, I mean, just don't die early. It's really kind of simple math. Try not to get scratched or sick in any way. Whatever you can really do to not die, try just never getting out of bed.
Yeah, that's the safest plan right now, especially with all those zombies patrolling.
Absolutely.
Speaking of zombies patrolling, we actually have some really terrible news. It looks like the entirety of the Trollmire has been devastated in the conflict between the Lich and the upstart heroes. I do want to give a quick shout out to our wonderful fans, the Nine Avengers Adventuring Company. The only reason we can do this is because we managed to grab a couple of the telling stones, the message stones, off of their corpses.
Absolutely. The unfortunate part is that our Lich overlords found the stones. So now we're less of an underground, please save us, radio show and more of a,
I would say we're co-opted.
Yeah, we're co-opted now.
Yeah, ignore the chains. Don't worry about it. We're really free to say whatever we want.
We
in the guidelines.
We are not in any way under any sort of pressure to say things about our new leaders. Hail them and may they live in undeath forever.
Yeah, exactly. But that battle led to a casting of Minute Meteor, which any good adventurer knows that's a really specific spell. You got to aim it really, really carefully, and it just wasn't done. Looks like it was boosted to a ridiculous level and leveled the entire district.
Yes, indeed it did. However, on the bright side, that's where I made sure all of my least favorite people were, because it's very far away from me, and the houses were cheap, so I didn't mind spending some money.
Yeah, and that is where the lepers were located. So we are leprosy-free people. That's the beautiful part. We are officially leprosy-free, going on one whole day.
Absolutely. We are getting on our way to completely eradicating disease without the help of any sort of healer. So
None at all. All right, I think we can pretty much cut out there, and we can start from a relative different thing with Mr. Dave doing the intro there. But what did you guys think of that one, real quick?
yeah, give us some feedback here. I like the join the family, vote free resurrection. That was great.
That's a good one, Loyler. I like it. I might actually steal that.
Chase the Rain Man said my mom showed him the mic once and it was frightening.
Gotta love that sweet flesh mic, baby.
Oh, it's my favorite kind of mic, actually. It's how I learned how to do radio.
Right, just talk right into it.
I brought it to radio school and they kicked me out pretty fast, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine they'd want that.
Yeah, I had to beg the next year to let me in. And
Yeah, you should really patent that, though. Like, if you can just grow those for free.
I personally cannot.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that's my mom. Get your flesh mic today. If you're doing the news thing, you should be throwing in some of the classic newscaster tropes and join us at 11 for the zombie baseball scores.
You know, I don't mind that at all. That's actually, we should be looking up some decent tropes to throw in here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That would be cute.
Okay, well, that's something we can definitely add.
We're not trying to be cute. We're trying to be manly. Stop.
I mean, I don't mind being cute.
Aw, well, you are cute.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh woo. We were gonna do segments.
Yeah.
It's just the first. It's the first quote unquote episode, so we're just kind of testing the waters.
Yeah, just to take a look, because we're going to be doing an overall segment right now, which is just general news. But then once we've actually found our voices, other than just our regular ones, we're going to be doing different characters kind of thing. Yeah,
we're gonna be doing different characters. I really need to move that fucking chair out of the way. It's completely blocking us from seeing chat. That way I hopefully wouldn't have to read it to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I think so far manly and tough is what we're going for. You right.
Yeah, you got it.
Also, I didn't say it, and that's why I trailed off. Thank you for the follow, Loylar.
Yes, thank you so much.
That's super the bee's knees. I'm gonna go move this chair real quick, and then we'll get back to it, and we'll start with my intro, and that gives my friend a little bit of time here to join. It was Twitch TV / from. Oh, I can see it right there. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, I put it on the Gobble Grotto Discord so people can come and join. And I think that's where Abby came from.
Oh,
we're pretty sure.
All right. I'm gonna just pop past you real quick here.
Yeah, sounds good.
My spine. Oh, it's not breaking anything. Is that better?
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad having a musical intro and the like would actually be a good idea. But that's going to be us like moving forward, doing a few more test runs and seeing what we can do with that.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely something I want to do. Hold on, let me move things better. This is caught on something. There we go. There we go. Is that good? Is that better? That good or better?
Yeah, it works for me.
Let's do that so the cable's not so taut.
If I had I might actually just bring over a chair so I can have a higher way to sit so I can just pop up and down.
Yeah, that chair is in that room. The chair is kind of squeaky, so
yeah.
Well, it's not out here. And yeah, like down the line, we should hopefully be able to replace the couch with some actual chairs so we can both see over the table.
All right, so.
Oh, I need my headphones. I was like, why can't I hear myself? There we go.
All right.
That is much, much better. Oh my God. Yeah, I was talking to the mic. I was like, I can't hear myself. Something's wrong.
All right, so I'm thinking if you're okay with it, I might riff into doing like a weather segment, see if we can change that over a little bit. I'm probably just going to use the same voice and see how that works.
All right, Obelix, I will be getting another one of these mics. They are just incredibly expensive, so it's going to be a little bit later down the road. Yeah. The mic with the screen is actually going to be a guest mic down the road. But right now we don't have much of a choice, but it will be 2 of these mics with the stands, hopefully by the end of the summer, beginning of September.
Yeah, and that way we can actually show off our beautiful faces instead of me hiding behind this.
Yeah. I'm going to give this to the dog.
That's kind of why I left it.
You are a gentleman and a scholar. One second, I'm going to... Loki, come. What's this? Come here. Say hi. Good boy. And then he lies down. All right, there you go, Ben. Okay, cool. So I think it's...
I think we're good to go. We can segment into... Well, I mean, the Red District, we can totally segment into a sports section. So in sports news, that kind of thing. And we can do weather. I can do something weather related for the Kraken pretty easy.
That's fair. Yeah, we were toying around with that as well earlier. But, oh, hey, welcome back, my guy. Woohoo. All right, so we got him.
All right.
We were laughing at your comment a little earlier.
Definitely were.
And yeah, the other camera, that'll have to be later because right now my computer is like about 10 feet over in this direction here. So I don't have, there's not going to be any webcams that can reach far enough because Devin's over on this side.
Yeah, it's entirely possible I can probably set up a Bluetooth source and use my phone to be a cam, but I'd have to actually get stuff downloaded, and I can probably pop it up on the windscreen.
Yeah, like we could do it, and then we could have the one camera just on me and the other on him. But that's again, it's our first session, so we'll do that.
Yeah, this is the setup and seeing if it actually sounds okay.
Yeah, because right now, what the camera would have to do, and it's how I actually had my my stream for a while, is the camera would have to be popping up over the over the screen, which looks really funny from behind the screen there. So yeah.
All right, I think we're ready to go for your triad, Mr. Dave.
All right, let's. I'm not trying to be defensive. That wasn't my intention at all. I wasn't. I am taking your suggestions and your opinions, and I'm sorry if I came off as defensive. Okay.
It's all good. We can use all the opinions and stuff that we can get. Yeah.
No, everything we can get. Like I do really like the second camera idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It wasn't even something I thought of. I was like, I have one camera, that's good enough. But no, that's really good. So that'll be something for the future, of course. Okay, let's just pop right back into another newscast, shall we?
Oh yes, let's get it done.
All right. Forget how we.
Remember, this is Blackshell, okay. Lich Overlord. There's a note, a little prompt right here.
Perfect. Okay, and the teleprompter up there. That's. Oh, was I not supposed to mention that?
Yeah. You can mostly ignore ever saying that ever again. Yeah.
No, my bad. Okay.
All right, people. You ready for another one?
So bad at intros. Okay. Fuck it. Sorry.
Way to blow through that tension. You had it all set up. You had like that beautiful amount of just getting ready, and they were like, fuck it, baby. Let's just do it.
Let's just bomb right into it.
All right.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of The News, the Blackshell News, where you can get all of the latest events happening in your town coming from most likely your pocket where you keep the stone. Today we have a whole bunch of things to talk about. We've got our new overlords, we've got our new overlord's pet, maybe some weather, and what's happening down in the Red District. I'm Chase. That's not true. I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike.
And we are your news people. All right. Just going to power right through here. We have, in case you've been living under a rock.
Which is entirely possible if you're hiding from the orcs.
It's true. We actually aren't owned by the orcs. They are no longer our overlords. They were overthrown by a lich whose name is Jeremy Skullshatter.
Ooh, such a terrifying name, Jeremy.
Oh, I know. It gives me chills just thinking about it.
Right down the spine.
Such a... Anyways, try not to get on his bad side because he will just kill you and then make you a zombie. So try not to.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Try not to do that. He does seem to be a generally good guy. He cares all about our well-being. He actually recently implemented a mandatory healthcare.
Yeah,
plan.
why don't you tell us about that mandatory healthcare? Here, look at that, people. Mandatory healthcare. That's brand new. That's something we never had before. It's new and exciting. It should be happy, you know?
It absolutely should be. The Orcish overlords didn't give anything towards the well-being of the people. Actually, I knew several people who died of just having a severed arm, and they either bled out or the wound was somehow fixed but got infected, and they died from the infection. It was gross. The orcs didn't care. They just threw us into the fire pits, and we're done with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Diarrhea, all that kind of stuff. However, now the Lich Overlord, Jeremy, should probably stop saying his name. It's so scary.
Right.
Has actually implemented everybody gets one free resurrection.
That's right. You're hearing it here, folks. You get one free raise from the dead. Doesn't matter how mangled or badly beaten or just murdered you were previously.
Unfortunately, we cannot guarantee what you will come back as. That is entirely up to chance, really.
Yeah, it really is. Not the Third Street Crier chance, not that guy. No, but actual chance, fate. You know, roll the dice, as it were.
Speaking of Third Street Crier chance, we actually have some sad news about his family.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Sorry, Chance. You're about to hear this from us first.
Yeah, I know you're probably still out on the corner, and, well, we've got a pretty good view of your house, and I just watched your family get raided by some undead.
Yeah, it looks like they're being pulled out into the street. It's
Yes.
not pleasant.
I'm definitely not going to
Oh, did he just lose his head? Yeah. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, that's going to be difficult for our overlord to bring him back, but a promise is a promise.
Yeah, it's true. One free resurrection. It's going to happen.
And I assume that they are going to start their forced servitude in the military now.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you people haven't really heard of that.
No, our overlord has actually changed the military service that was implemented by the our Orcish overlords.
Yeah, the Orcish overlords have completely, like, all of their mandatory military service during life. That whole 15 years for an orc is a big 15 years. It's completely gone now. You don't have to serve in the military while you're alive.
Exactly. However, once you die, your body is kind of forced to serve for eternity.
Yeah, it's possible that one free resurrection kind of ties into military service, but, you know.
Yeah, so in terms of Chance's family, I feel safer already.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing them again real soon. It looks like most of them are probably going to be raised as ghouls. That's right, folks. We're going to have an entire new ghoul patrol.
I can't wait to see them walking down the streets.
Yeah, I just really don't want to shake their hands.
No, that's probably relatively dangerous.
But we're gonna not talk about the random faults that may have been happening in the city. We're actually gonna talk about the weather. Now, I don't know how many of you may have noticed, but there's recently been a lot of blood rain.
That may or may not be due to the fact that our new Lich Overlord has a pet kraken.
Yeah, that kraken living in the bay, that's not random. That actually does belong to our overlord, and we have recently learned his name is Steve.
Steve the Kraken, and he, let me tell you, is a huge dick, which I mean...
Careful.
Okay, you're right. I don't want him to hear me saying that. But based on his name, I can't say it's a surprise.
So apparently the blood rain is caused when he tears a ship apart and throws its inhabitants up into the sky. We're not sure why that works or how it works, but be warned, there will be blood rain a whole lot in the coming future.
Oh, I think I can see the captain over there. Is that... Oh, yeah, I think that's him.
No,
oh,
I think it's going to be a three-pointer.
Yeah, he's got it. Oh, and there...
No, he's gone.
Oh, looks like he's coming towards us, though. Looks like he's... Yeah, no, there he goes. That's
right overhead.
Don't think he's going to stick that landing. All right.
No, I'm pretty sure he's going to hit 0 for that.
Anyways, back on to some more news. If you see the captain's body Well, just notify the Lich as to where it landed so he can get his free resurrection today.
Yeah, make sure you find us that pile of bones and you'll be in it for a reward.
Absolutely. And we do have some news from the Red District.
Well, kind of from the Red District.
Yeah, that's true. Our Lich Overlord actually changed the name of the Red District to Boneport.
It's true. That's right. The home of the Gladiatorial Coliseum, our gladiatorial team, the Monthlies in the Red District, it's now gone.
So if you were looking forward to that time of month where blood flows freely, unfortunately, that is going to stop as well.
Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first, folks. The sports team and the Monthlies, it's all been canceled.
Yep. So now it is Boneport, where we are going to have our center of trade and
re-education.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe some sensitivity training as well.
Possibly. Might be a thing.
Anyways, that is it for the news today. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, we are sponsored by the 9 Avengers Adventuring Company. There might only be 6, but there's 3 more in spirit.
Have a great night, folks.
Please help us.
Save us.
All right. That was...
yeah, that was actually pretty good.
That was a lot of fun.
Stumbled in the beginning a little bit there.
I can't start shit. I'm a finisher.
Yeah, I hear you finished too much. Ooh.
Oh, that's true. There's a kid. 3 more. Okay, so the 3 more in spirit. Haha.
Yes,
people are
totally
saying
works,
it's fun. Okay, that's good.
That's good. But give us that sweet criticism. Tell us what we're doing wrong. I mean, I think Abby's right. We need a little bit of music added on to that, but that's probably going to happen in the background, probably.
Well, we've got the laptop here. We just need to figure out a royalty-free intro.
Yeah.
And some royalty-free shit that we can use.
That we can swap in between segments kind of thing.
That we can just have as like a quick access and then go from there, you know?
Yeah, and this is intended to be a bit of a saga, so we're going to be going over like the news in the area and doing different segments. We do want to include a fashion segment, specifically for half-orcs at the moment.
Yeah, I think orcish fashion segment is going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we discussed it on the way over. Yeah, it's going to be good.
We've got that all planned out, and I can't wait to start it here. But this is again just like a test. Yeah, a soundboard would be really nice because I have the mixing board, but like soundboards are fucking expensive. So
yeah, it's true. I mean, if you have a spare tablet, there's more than a few apps that let you have that in the background.
I don't have a tablet, but I might be able to steal one.
I have like 2.
No, so you have a spare tablet.
Yeah, I have a spare tablet.
That should actually work because I can plug that into the mixing board.
I mean, it works for me. So
actually, I can plug that into both.
Yeah, it does have an aux port, so that works.
Oh, does it? Does it have just like a...
It's a 3.5 mil aux port and a USB mini.
Cool. Yeah, the auxiliary port will work perfectly then, I think. I hope.
All right. Well, it is time for me to get going. So thank you so much for watching, folks. If you do have anything else to add, I don't know if you have a link to my Discord, do you?
Not on me. I can like go sit at the computer and grab one real quick though. The map I think might just be a temporary placeholder. Because again, this is going to be a podcast, right? So it's going to be mostly auditory. Mm-hmm. We're just going to upload things to probably SoundCloud and YouTube. But I think being able to do some animations, if we do keep the map, that would also be pretty neat, I think.
Yes, I mean, you're like mostly the streaming stuff is just going to be us like recording stuff, and if people have interesting stories they want to throw in there, they want to add to the random mix of things, the current arc, our Lich Overlord, you know, feel free to throw stuff in. If it's anything at all D&D related or bone related, we're good. Hell
yeah. And I think it'd be pretty much even fantasy related. We can throw that in there, right?
Yeah. And we do have a couple segments thought out already, so if you want to add more stuff, go for it. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Just give us a shout. Like, everyone here knows us pretty much personally. So just feel free to... dude, I ask for bone advice wherever I can go. You know, if I can get bone advice from that hobo down the street, you know I'm gonna ask him for it.
I mean, that would be a lovely thing to fit in there. The Lich Lord asking for bone advice, or us asking for bone advice to deal with the Lich Lord.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
I think this whole thing, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to, I think either next week or tomorrow, we'll do our first real episode.
Yeah.
This was just testing, making sure all the equipment worked, making sure our levels are coming through nicely on stream.
Which I think they are. I think you can hear us around equally, yeah.
I think we should be roughly equal. It should sound like we're pretty much using like the same mic, I hope.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping so.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, we should. We're gonna probably wrap it up here. I'll throw a link to your Discord here in the callers. Yeah, we're planning on using Discord for callers actually.
Yeah, and we'll just pretend if they do get disconnected, their message stone got smashed, or they get eaten by a dragon. It works either way.
Or we'll just pretend that we just cut them off and don't want to talk to them anymore.
Yeah, be like, I'm here from the inside of a dragon's stomach where I can tell you it is hot.
I don't care. I will talk to you later.
Ever been swallowed whole by a polar worm? Well, it's about to happen to you.
By our worm repellent.
Yeah, it's relatively important, and we do intend to do some like advertisement fun bits on here too.
Yeah, like the advertisements, I'm hoping we can pre-record, slap them on the laptop, and play them while you can see us just fucking around in the background, kind of deal.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Absolutely. But yeah, I have to get up to end the stream. So
yeah, that's fair. You should do that. All right, thank you so much for being our test audience, folks. It was absolutely fantastic to have you. So I'm that GM guy, and this is From the Flood, and thank you so much for listening.
Hell yeah, From the Flood is a collective, bro, so we're all kind of part of it. If you missed it, the video should automatically save. Because it looks like we're just starting to pick up viewers now.
Yeah, so if you did miss this and you want to watch it, go for it. It's going to be absolutely funny. Let us know what you think. I know a lot of you are, like From the Flood said, from Mr. Dave over there said, you're our personal friends or your family or whatever. Let us know what you think. All right.
I'm going to grab a link to the Discord, so just keep talking.
All right, so he's going to grab a link to what's called the Gobble Grotto. It is that GM guy. That is my area of expertise, along with Avi. We work together. We form a bit of a cooperative streaming society there where we try to encourage the best out of our little goblin friends, which I'm assuming we're going to be able to have a few of them on the show here as goblins. I think that would be amazing. I, in fact, know a few, including Mr. Siren, who is going to be an absolutely fantastic goblin for us to have. He has a great accent, and he plays a lovely character called Skeevy Skees that I think you guys are going to love.
Also, that's not a box, Chief. That's the soundproof screen.
Yeah, it's a soundproofing screen, my dude.
Okay, bye.
All right, thanks for watching, and if you haven't seen it, rewatch this. It's awesome. Bye.